Okay, if a line is parallel to one side of a triangle, or I think I said that wrong, to one side of a triangle intersects the other two sides, then it divides the two sides proportionally. So we're going to analyze the figure on the bottom. So here's what I want you to put. Put a dot anywhere in between, and I would not assume it's in the middle. Make it closer to A or closer to B. It does not matter. Let's call that point E. And go straight across to the right. Make another point, let's call that F, and connect. So here's the idea. If these two lines are parallel, then we know the side that it's cutting will always be proportional. Meaning, if I say AE over EB, what side do I need on the top and the bottom on the right side of the equation? Over AF over FC. Does that mean this is the only proportion? There's many, 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 many out there. Okay? Because there's infinitely many, I'm not going to list them all. So let's do an example on number 1. Do I have two lines that are parallel? Yes. Let's highlight it. I like to start with the variable y. So I'm going to say y over 12. So if I go in that order, how do I write the other fraction? 15 over 9, very well. And then we're going to cross multiply. So we have 9y is equal to 180. We're going to divide it by 9. Y'all don't even need a calculator on this one, though. We're not dividing by 1.618. What is 180 divided by 9? 20. So if you don't really need a calculator, try to use your mental math for practice sake. Okay, are we all okay on this one? Okay, so then read number 3. Number 3.
AC is equal to 36 centimeters, and BC is equal to 17. So verify that DE is parallel to AB.
So for us to verify that these two are parallel, I need to make sure the sides are proportional. So let's fill in what I know. It says A to C is 36. So what can I say about AD then? 16. And then it says BC is 27. Then what is BE? 12. So my sides that we're going to test to see if it is proportional will be these two sides. And then we'll be able to tell, are they parallel also? So I think the way I'm going to write out this one is 16 over 20. So if I go from 16 over 20, what do I write on the other side?
12 over 15.
12 over 15. Now there's two ways to go about this one. You can cross multiply or you can simplify. I think I'm going to simplify because it's going to make the number smaller. So 16 and 20, they're both divisible by what number? 4. So we have 4 over 5. 12 and then 15 are both divisible by?
3.
So then I have 4 over 5. Are they congruent?
Yes.
So we know it is yes, they are parallel. They are parallel because it is proportional. And you have to justify with the work, which we have done. What's up?
How do you know which I had that written down this way, or it's
What was the other way?
we use the two numbers.
If you want to do 12 over 15 is equal to 16 over 20, it is still correct. If you even want to get creative and do this, watch this. 20 over 36 is equal to 15 over 27. You can ask why as well. That's why I said there was like many, many ways to go about it. Okay? All right, let's go on to the next page. Now we're looking at 3 lines that are parallel. Guys, I'm recording and I don't want to call you out. If 3 lines are parallel, then the sides that are being cut will always be proportional. So that side, the obvious one that I'm going to say is CB over BA is equivalent to, what would I write on the other one? DE, EF. Does that mean this is the only proportion? There's many, many, many. So let's do an example on number 5 with the partner. Go. Talk to your neighbor. You should be simplifying the radical on this one because it did not say round to whatever. Simplify the radical. Good. Think about the biggest perfect factor.
4 radical. How do you get the square? 1 equals x.
So square root of 4 is the perfect square of what? 2. And then we have radical 5. That will be the best answer. If I wanted a decimal, meaning if I wanted you to use a calculator, I will put on there round to whatever decimal places. All right. I know it's past Valentine's Day, but something about the heart relates to geometric figure on the next page. So I'm going to use pink. It would have been perfect if this lesson was on like Valentine's Day-ish area. All right. I'm going to make a heart. Here's my heart. It's not all that pretty. Maybe it is. So as long as I have an angle bisector. Y'all see the angle bisector right here? Yeah. When you make a heart, it makes the size proportional to it as well. Meaning, if I go from 3 to x, I need to write out 5 to 10. That always works out. So then when I cross multiply, we have 5x is equal to 30. So how many is my x? 6. Boom. Can we make a heart on the next one? Upside down, right? So we have, here's my heart. I guess if someone broke your heart, that's perfect. The bisected part, right? No? Not funny? Okay. So we have 4 over x is equal to 3 over 7. And then when I cross multiply, we get 7x. How many is 4 times? Oh, it's not 7x. 3x. Oh my. I guess I need a calculator, right? I think I can make the 7 into 3. There you go.
Wait, could you also do?
Hold. 28. Okay, what's the other proportion?
Could you also do x over 4 or 7 over 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like, 'cause I did
Yep.
that.
You could have even done x over 7 and 4 over 3.
Oh, so
But there's many.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So then we have x equals.
9.
Now, 28, it'll go in 9 times. And what's the remainder?
0.3333333333.
So I'm going to say 28 over 3. Or if you want to make it into a mixed fraction, 9 1/3. And again, you didn't need a calculator for this one. Okay, what is wrong with C?
Not a second one.
There's not a second one. Could I do 9 minus x on the second one? Yeah.
What?
9 minus x. So now I have all the pieces. Let's make our heart, or the broken heart, whatever pertains to you. So we have x over 8. And again, this is not the only proportion. There's many. Then I'm going to write out 9 minus x over 12. When I cross multiply, y'all guys have to be careful on this one. 8 goes to 9, and it also goes into x. So to avoid that mistake, let's write out 8 times the quantity of 9 minus x first. If you want to multiply by distributing, go for it, but I want to avoid silly mistake. So 12x is equal to, how many is 8 times 9? 72. Minus 8 times negative x? Negative 8x. And then I want to move the 8x over just to keep my x's positive. You don't have to. So I have 20x is equal to 72. And then we're going to divide it by 20. So we get, 20. I think let's start by simplifying first. 36 over 10.
3.6.
3.6. Can I say 3 and 3/5? Yep. And then even a simpler fraction would also be 18 over 5. So these two will be acceptable. Because 36 over 10 can be further simplified. Okay, if you're good with this, give me a thumbs up. Okay.